Alright guys, welcome to our first evaluation on the iterative design cycle process that we're going through. So like I said, every now and then after each key stage we'll take a bit of time to go back and review and just see how much we've deviated from our initial ideas. We're very much in the early stage at the moment here, so I'm not expecting too much of a deviation, but let's go through and analyze it anyhow. So here are my three defining themes or keywords here I ran through at the beginning of the concept art phase. We've got Gunslinger, Gothic and Redeemed. So let's see how true the designers stay to these three key themes. So have we got duster cloaks and hats? Yes we do. We've got a duster cloak, we've got a hat. As to whether or not that hat is going to stick around, I don't know. Usually hats for me are quite a hard sell, though I do feel like if there was one character deserving of a hat, it is this character. Bolt action weapons. Well, we're not really going to be making any weapons in this course anyhow, so that's a bit of a non-issue for now, so we can't really count that against or for the design. Leather holsters. Yes. Yes, definitely yes. We've got leather everything. We've got belts, holsters, satchels. I think it's safe to say we stayed true to the leather element of the Gunslinger, so that's a big check mark right there. Okay, so does she look like Ash? Yeah, not so much anymore. She's kind of taking on that vibe of Lady Maria a little bit more, which leads us nicely over to the Gothic tab. So Gothic, have we got dark colour tones? And the answer is definitely a yes, factoring in the very many shades of grey that I used. It's artistic, guys. It's not laziness or lack of colour design, not at all. It's deliberate. Trust me. I wouldn't lie to you. Absolutely deliberate. Those dark colour tones were completely deliberate. And mystery and somber tones. Yes, okay, we've got that. We've got kind of a dark red. We've got some deep browns, blacks, greys, different shades of greys, and we've got white. Yeah, we've got somber tones. We've very, very much got what like Lady Maria's got there as well. And have we got sharp angled shapes? Yeah, we do. Not so much represented there in this kind of artwork held up here, but more so in the accessories we've just drawn there, and you know, different belt fasteners and buckles and emblems and whatnot. So yeah, we've stayed quite true to the Gothic element as well. And the redeemed aspect, well, the redeemed one, this was always a funny one to kind of show visually. It's very, very hard to convey that, I think. That might come over in her pose later on, or maybe, I don't know, probably a pose later on, but I will try my best to keep that in the back of my mind, and what kind of visual elements could I introduce that show the redeemed element to the character. I mean, obviously that emblem that she's got fastened around the kind of lacy cravat thing, that's going to be a nod in that direction. Perhaps I might want to add a little bit more here and there, but I certainly don't want to be very on the nose about it. I want it to be quite subtle. Okay, so where is she now? If I had to say, is it a successful combination of Ash and Lady Maria? Well, if that was a goal, I probably would have said, no, she's a bit more Lady Maria-esque, but I suppose she has kind of got the gunslinger aspect with all the different leather straps floating about here and there. So yes, possibly, but I think she has taken more leaves out of Lady Maria's book than she has Ash's book, and at the moment I do say I'm happy with it. I'm happy with where she's at. Hopefully you guys are too. So that's it. There's nothing stopping us now for getting into the 3D area, guys. I promise the concept art part is now completely done. So let's go ahead now, take our concept art and we'll throw it into 3D by examining that base mesh.